Ty, the manifestation goddess here, and I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me as I am testing out this new mic. So whenever y'all come in, let me know if you can hear me. My name is Ty. I am the manifestation goddess. I'm a manifestation mentor, energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, modern day ascended master. I teach you how to manifest your desired reality from living as God. So we train our subconscious mind to make our unconscious thoughts conscious. Hope that makes sense. So come on in. It is 5:55, and that is one of my favorite numbers. As 5:55 reminds me of love. When I see that number, I think of love. And this is now my third live, and three is one of my favorite numbers. So this one is going to be life changing, y'all. So as others join, let me know if you can hear me. And I have so many things to discuss today. I got so many good downloads. And yeah, we are going to be discussing we don't entertain what we don't want to experience. We're going to be talking about our intention versus our attention. And if you want to work with me, there's ways to work with me. I have a link to my stand store. You can also email me. Make sure you leave comments on topics you want me to discuss. And if you can always email me topics too. So yes, give it a couple more minutes and then we're just gonna get started. I am feeling rested. I had a long day and I took a nap and now I'm feeling rested. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so we are going to be discussing how we don't entertain what we don't want to experience. So many times we set our intention on our desire, but then we entertain and give attention to the opposite. And energy flows where attention goes. So if you're giving your attention to the opposite of what you want to experience, guess what's going to manifest? Yes, the opposite experience because you're giving all your energy to the opposite of what you want to experience. Ooh. And make sure y'all run this live back because I'm going to be dropping some gems. Hey. So, again, as I've mentioned, we're going to be talking about we do not entertain what we don't want to experience. Hey, Laura. And I was just introducing myself. I said again, my name is Ty. I am a manifestation mentor, energy alchemist, spiritual oracle, all of the things. So if you want to work with me, there's a link to my stand store. My email is also in the description. Thank you. And we're discussing today how we do not give attention to what we don't want to experience. And I'm going to be dropping a lot of gems tonight. So make sure you're taking notes or run this back. Can y'all hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me because I have a new mic and I want to make sure everyone can hear me. And I'm not just talking to myself. So let me know if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me. Yes, yes. So no one said they couldn't hear me, so I'm going to keep talking. So again, this has been a topic that I've been discussing all week, and I've got the download as confirmation this morning on this is what we should be discussing on this live today. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Ronnie. Um, so many times we have set our intention on a desire that we want to manifest, and we believe once we set that intention that the desire is going to manifest, and that can be true if your attention is on that intention. So what do I mean by that? If you are setting an intention on a desire that you want to manifest, Harvey, I don't even know how to set moderators. When I figure that out, sure, but if you want to manifest a certain desire, but you're giving your attention to the opposite, then that is where your energy is going. So, for example, say that you want to manifest a new job and you're currently working, but you don't like your current job. If you're giving your attention to not liking that current job, you're going to get more of not liking that current job. So, what you need to do is put your intention on what you want to actually experience, meaning that what do you want to feel in that new position? Do you want to feel valued? Do you want to feel heard? That is what you need to be putting your intention on. So you need to remove your attention on not liking your current job. Oh, I hate my boss. I hate this. I hate that. You're giving that way too much of your attention. That means you're pouring way too much of your energy into not liking your current job instead of putting all of that energy into the feeling of the job you want. Even if you don't say, I want a new job, say you just want to feel valued. You can put all that energy in feeling valued, and your 3D reality is going to rearrange to where your current boss, if that was the issue, may get fired. You may move to a different department and then you may feel value. So it's like you're putting all that attention on that intention of feeling valued. So I hope that makes sense. So I also want to give another example for this. Say that you're manifesting, let's see. Okay. Say that you're manifesting, you may have a cell phone up. So Ronnie, can you hear me or no? You still can hear me though, right? Okay. So let me just take this mic out. And that should help. What about now? Oh, you said you can hear me clearly then. Okay, well, let me put it back. Good. Cool. So for me, I want to, oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. I just talk with my hands, so I feel like it's very hard for me to hold the mic, but we gonna figure this out. So for me, again, what we're going to do is put our attention on what we want to experience. So many times we make manifestation difficult because we're giving so much of our attention to the opposite of what we want to experience. And if you really think about it, it doesn't make sense. Hey LaShawn. So what you're gonna want to do is make sure that you're putting your attention on. Let me. Okay, Harvey. Make sure you're putting your attention on what you want to experience. So give you an example. When I was manifesting a car, I realized I was putting so much of my attention on not having a car. And once I did the opposite, meaning that I literally deleted all the car buying apps, stopped calling places, and was just like, whatever, I already have my car. I'm not even, if I had my car, I wouldn't even be looking for another car. So the moment I did that, when I say the moment, it had to be 30 seconds, sorry, not 30 seconds, 30 minutes, where a dealership called me and had the exact car that I wanted. And this was after months of looking. So once you stop giving your attention to what you don't want to experience, you allow the 3D to now bring that to you. You allow the 3D to rearrange, unfold in a way that it brings it to you. So many times when we are trying to figure out how things are going to unfold. Say that, oh, I don't like my job. So we're thinking in order to get the fulfilling of being fulfilled in our position, we have to get a new job. We are putting resistance on what can actually manifest, meaning that your boss can move, you can move departments. Like there's so many ways that what you desire to feel can manifest. And I'm big on what you desire to feel when you're manifesting. I'm big on feel it real because you're not necessarily looking for a thing as you are looking for a feeling of the thing. And whenever you remove the resistance, meaning you remove trying to control, thank you, you remove trying to control the experience, you allow your God self, your higher self to step in and allow the unfolding. I am so big on the unfolding right now. I want to make sure I look at my notes. I'm so big on the unfolding. Before, when I used to manifest, so I manifest from my God state. I understand that ye are gods, God is within you. So I do not have any resistance on how things are going to unfold for me. So what I do, I do not give any attention to what I don't want to experience. I just know I want to embody states. So I'm like, oh, I want to feel loved, or I want to feel happy, or I want to feel magical today. And I'm a passenger princess to God. So I let God handle the unfolding of that because what I feel may give me that experience, it might not actually give me that experience. And I'm the most serious, unserious person you'll ever meet. Meaning that I literally play all day. For manifesting for me is literally playful. Like I have so much fun doing it. And I want to make sure you guys are urged to understand that manifestation is supposed to be fun. It is not a job. So enjoy it. So when I say I'm the most serious, unserious person, meaning that I am serious about my desires, meaning that I'm serious about my desires and I'm unserious about the unfolding of the manifestation. So I'm serious about what I want to experience, but I let the unfolding happen in the most playful, magical way possible because I feel like we know ways, know not of. God knows the way, God knows how things can unfold. I feel like we have a limited mind as humans. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. But as humans, we tend to put limits on how things can unfold, so I allow God to do that. I'm a passenger princess to God, and I allow God to do that. Um, So let me see if there was any questions up here. So let me know if y'all have any questions. That's pretty much what the conversation today was going to be about. Ensuring that you're not giving your attention to the opposite of what you want to experience. So what you need to do, whatever you set your intention on, make sure you allow that same intention to get your attention because that is where your energy is going to flow. Well, I want to show you my cup too. So let me know if y'all have any questions. And I also want to talk about this embodying the state of being a passenger princess to God. I feel like if you were on Olivia's live or if you watch any of my videos, I talk about how I'm just a passenger princess to God, meaning that God is in control. God knows what I desire to feel, and I let God do the unfolding. I'm just enjoying life. I've set my intentions. I'm not having any resistance to the outcome. That is going to be so big is detaching from the outcome. Not saying detach from your desires because we all have desires. We all have things that we want to experience, but what we do is detach from the outcome of how that thing, hey Tori, on how that thing manifests. So you're kind of late. I'm about to hop off because I don't see any questions. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, okay, Ronnie, perfect. So when I was on my car search about this time last year, I went without a car for 6 months, believe it or not. What actually made my car manifest is I stopped looking for it. I literally said to God, I said, God, you know what? I'm giving this to you. You're going to have to bring that car to my front door for it to be mine. And what happened 30 minutes after that was the dealership called me. Excuse me, was the dealership called me and told me they had a car that was exactly the car that I wanted. No money down. All these other dealerships was telling me I had to put 5,000, 10,000 down. This was the exact car I wanted, no money down. I literally went in and signed the paperwork and I was out in 15 minutes. So I feel like whenever you're doing that, give it to God and allow the unfolding because whenever we're doing, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that, we are creating resistance. We're telling the universe, well, they said they have to do these things. So let's make sure they do all of these things versus they just set their attention on I want this car and let the unfolding happen that way. Hi from India. Yeah, 5 or 10 grand down. I'm like, I would just go buy a cash car. But literally, when I deleted all the car apps, I said, God, you're gonna have to deliver this car to my front door. Literally, the dealership called me 30 minutes later, and this wasn't even a dealership that I've called. That's what's like, how did y'all get my information? They said that somebody passed it along like the week before, and they was just now reaching out. The unfolding be so magical. I love it. Let me see. Make sure I touched on all my points. Oh, if I didn't highlight, and if you're new here, I'm big on manifesting from Lisa. Do you want to be a mod? I don't even know what mods do. I am not a live person. But Lisa, if you want to be a mod, let me know. I'll make you a mod. Okay. Let me make you a mod. Lisa, you're now a mod. Thank you. Look at me, the moderator. But yeah, I was just saying, just to wrap it back up, we do not give attention to, or we do not entertain what we don't want to experience. So if you are entertaining the opposite of what you want to experience, that is what you're going to get. You're going to get more of that because that is where your energy is going. And us as gods, we are creators. We have powerful energy. So if we're putting all our powerful energy into the opposite of what we want to experience, what do you think we're going to experience? It's like one plus one is two, right? Oh, good. Yes. Let me see. And I also want to give y'all two because y'all know I'm big on meditation. If you're new here, you know I get my downloads through meditations. So I'm very big on meditations, and there are two songs that I have been having on repeat lately. One of them is "I Am Limitless." I believe it's by Ancient Mother, and the other one is "Cellular Upgrade" by Weave Lions or something like that. I recommend to go listen to those songs. Absolutely recommend them. But yes, if you are giving your powerful God self energy to the opposite of what you want to experience, you're going to get more of the opposite of what you want to experience. So take it from me, someone who's been literally manifesting since childhood, didn't know there was a name for it until recently being years, but someone who's been manifesting for a very long time is you need to put all your powerful God state energy into what you actually want to experience. Like that's going to serve you much better. I feel like when you think about it, it's literally a waste of our beautiful energy to put it on something we don't want to experience and then expect to get the opposite of that experience. Like that doesn't even make sense. We're going to get what we're putting our energy into. Let me see. Do we have any more questions? Let me scroll up. Oh, thank you, Nectar. I try. I try to. I'm not gonna say try because we don't try to do anything. We either doing it or we're not. I make sure that I emit the most beautiful God self energy into the universe. I know God loves being expressed as me. God chose this beautiful body to be expressed, just like God chose your beautiful body to be a human expression. So I honor it by emitting love and light. If I owe Okay, love in my life. What I would do is see those bills as paid. If you feel like you owe a lot of people, I would just see it as paid. Or I would just see it as never owing them, honestly. If I was to say that I owed a lot of people, I would literally go to not seeing myself as never owing them. Not even that they're paid, unless that's what I want to experience as God. But my God self want to experience that I've never owed them. So I would just see it as never owing them and allow the universe to unfold. You might get an email or a letter saying, "Oh, your account's now zero," or "Oh, I forgot. I didn't even think you can keep that." Like there's so many unfolding. So we're not going to put a how on there, but so many ways that can unfold. I would just see me as never owing them. Or if you want to make sure those are paid, I would see myself as they're already paid in a sense of what would I be doing if they were paid? How would I be feeling? Not the moment that I paid them, but let's say go a week into after you paid them. How do you now feel? Do you feel like relaxed? Do you feel less stressed? Do you not have to think about, oh, I have to pay this person a whole week later because it's already done? Oh, thank you, Ronnie. You're so nice. You're so sweet. I love beautiful people. So what do you respond to all right? So what do you do to respond to them when they call all day long? and have a child that needs to take care of, then don't give them your energy. So, like, if you have a child that you need to take care of, give that child your energy. Don't give them your energy. Hey, mom, cute. I am somebody's mom. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, Princess Bria. Okay, let me know if y'all have any questions. Make sure y'all run it back. Oh, I want to give y'all a visualization before I go. Make sure you run it back if you wasn't taking notes. Let me see what you said, Princess. Out of a job. What do you mean by that? Love of my life. I would take whatever inspired action you feel called to take. If you feel like answering their call and letting them know you don't got it, that's what you should do. They might give you extension if you're not in the state to feel like you just don't owe them. Oh, Princess, we already kind of talked about that. Excuse me, we kind of talked about that earlier. So, what I would do for me, I am manifesting myself as a retired 9 to 5. Granted, I absolutely love my 9 to 5 job, but I'm ready to retire and be a full time entrepreneur. What I would do is just imagine whatever it is that you want to do. So for me, I just imagine doing what I'm doing now and take it a step further on actually doing it. But don't ever put your attention on you not liking your current job. Don't ever say, oh, I don't like it, or finding yourself complaining because you're going to find more things to complain about. So just like, oh, I love what I'm doing now. This is beautiful. I love my team. Everyone's so enjoyable. Everyone's so nice. Oh, yeah, princess. Well, we manifesting the same thing. And for me, retirement means just out of 9 to 5. It doesn't necessarily mean that I will retire and living in my purpose, but just retiring out of 9 to 5. But I also really do enjoy what I do in my 9 to 5. So I make sure to just give all my energy to that. Like, I enjoy what I do. I'm going to continue enjoying what I do. And I'm getting more opportunities to enjoy what I do. Because my 9 to 5 is what's allowing me to travel to Milan. Let's see. Oh, Tori, I'm going to make you a moderator too. See, yes, that's so funny, Princess. We kind of on the same wavelength. Like, we love our jobs, and that is definitely the best state to be in because you're going to get more opportunities to love what you do, even if it's not in that same position. So that is perfect. You're already on the right track. But yeah, so what I wanted to do, because I'm about to leave, I want to go to the gym. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. Run it back, take notes, but this is a visualization that I do. It was a download that I got earlier, so I want to share it with y'all. So y'all all know that I'm all about being passenger princess to God, all about time being an illusion. Everything is happening in the eternal now. And I want y'all to know, even if y'all don't understand the concept of time being an illusion and everything goes on and on and on and on forever, you don't necessarily have to understand that concept because your God self understands that concept already. So all you have to do is be a passenger princess to your God self understanding that concept. So what I do is I just visualize myself sitting in my Mercedes AMG GLE 63S coupe because that is my dream car with my sunglasses on, looking out the window. It's sunset and God is just sitting here driving. I'm just riding and vibing. So then I picture myself reaching out to change the station. Like, we vibe in the music. Then I picture myself reaching out to change the station. But then God moves my hand and is like, nah, baby, let this play. So I let it play and realized within a few seconds, I love this song. But I would have never known that I love this new song because I was reaching to change it to something familiar. So that's what I mean by being a passenger princess to God. Let God control and you just vibe. You just vibe. Now you found a new song that you love that you would have never known if you wasn't just vibing. So just wanted to leave y'all with that. So I want you to picture yourself doing that. Run it back if you wasn't taking notes on that visualization. And as always, I'm happy, I'm blessed, I'm free. Yahweh, bye.